Hi, bestie. Hi, best friend. How's it going? Welcome back to the vlog. Welcome back to the welcome back to my channel. That was bad. Hold on. And welcome back to my channel. Okay, that was a little bit better. If you know, you know, and if you don't, you're like, what the fuck is she doing? How are we doing tonight? I don't know if you guys know this, but I film literally every single night, sometimes 5 videos, sometimes 1 video, but I film every single day or every single night. Tonight, I did my tube of toys video where I went through the tube of toys one by one. I described the item, I tapped on the item, etc. And I also had a beveroo. And I am having another beveroo. This one is nice and cold, right out of the freezer. It is the Victory Sour Monkey Sour Triple, 9.5%. It's a Pilsner. It's a Pilsner, whatever that means. I honestly don't know, but it tastes like a, not my type. It tastes like a beer. It tastes like an actual beer. I don't know. It's, hold on, let me give it a okay. I mean, I like it. It's just the most beery beer that I drink because I love a good sour. So much. But this one is like, it is technically a sour, but it's an ale. It's a beer. It's not like a fruity, ooh, like sour. It's more like a beer with it tastes a little funky kind of taste. But anyway, I am having a sour monkey. How are you guys doing? I think I hear my fiance. I hear a big truck. So that's what leads me to assume it's my fiance, but it could not be. I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to check in, say hi, say how are you doing? I filmed one video tonight and then I was just kind of like, you know, I'm done for the night. I was like, I don't have anything else to say. You know what, here's what I really want to do. I truly, genuinely, really want to do my nails. I did them exactly a week ago, I think. Exactly a week ago, and I mean, they're still beautiful. They're still exactly as they were, but I'm just like, I got some new little accessories from Temu where like I got these little clear hearts and then I got these pearls and I'm just like, I kind of want to do some new nails, but they're like still, excuse me, hanging on. They're still good. They're not like lifting. They're not, when I like scrub my hair in the shower, they're not like getting caught in my hair, you know, like they do when you, excuse me, when you're ready to change out your nails. So I'm like, I don't know. Like there are a couple, like this one, that are more raised from the nail. This is literally, if you're wondering what that is, that's my nail. And then the stuff inside it, I made biscuits this morning, so I had to knead the dough. If you've never kneaded dough, I don't want to hear shit from you, okay? So, I still have like dough under my nails, but anyway, I have a couple of nails, specifically like this one that you can see is just raised a little bit more from my actual nail. So when it starts snagging on my hairs, it will be that one. And then potentially, potentially this one as well. I don't know. But otherwise I did a pretty good job on all the rest of them. They're really holding up well. But I'm just kind of ready for something new. I don't know. I film so much that these have already been in like 10 videos. So I'm like, at this point, they're old news. They're old news. I want new nails, but then I'm like, the whole point is that I'm saving so much money because I'm not like, I'm doing them myself. So if I start doing them like once a week, it won't be anywhere near the amount of money that it would cost me to go get them done every 3 weeks. But still, it's just like, I'm trying to save money, you know, and the honest reason why I'm not doing them right now is because they take I don't know how long they'll take this. Okay, I'm going to do them. I just decided this gem finally just popped off. Did it just happen? I just filmed a video and I didn't notice that. So I think that just happened. Okay, so I'm doing my nails tonight. The only reason why I haven't been doing my nails already is because they literally took me 4 hours last time. 4 hours to do this. That's it. It took me 4 hours. So I'm just like, do I really want to do that? Like, 4 hours is a long ass time, but yeah, I think I'm gonna do my nails tonight. I don't know, because I'm just not in the mood to film. I mean, I'm in the mood to film because clearly here I am, but I'm just not sure. I don't really have anything to say, you know? And then I'm getting a little, honestly, like frustrated because I'm honestly getting a little bit frustrated too, because the videos that I'm posting, I'm so excited about them. And I'm so like, oh my God, this is such a good video. I did such a good job. But I know that people won't see it for like 4 to 8 weeks because that's how backed up filming wise I am. And so I'm just frustrated because like I have, I think 33 pre-filmed videos for my ASMR channel as of right now, 33 of them. So I'm just like, I don't even remember what those 33 are. There are like 1 or 2 that I'm like, oh, that was a really good video. I need to upload that like soon. But then the rest of them, I don't even remember what I filmed because I filmed so much that I just don't even remember what it was. So I'm like, fuck those videos. Like, I want to do the one that I filmed tonight. And so I am getting a little bit frustrated because I just really want people to see what I'm filming now, not what I was filming 2 months ago. I don't even know her. I don't know that bitch. That was when I was 27. We don't recognize each other. We don't know each other when I was 27. I don't know who she is. I don't know what she was thinking. We don't talk about 27. We certainly don't talk about 26. But we don't talk about 27 either. So I just don't know. I don't know who she is. I don't know what she said. I just don't know. But anyway, so I just wanted to come on and say hi. I have had 2 of these beautiful little sour tripels. Sour tripel. It's not spelled like triple. It's spelled like tripel. So I don't know what that means, but I've had 2 of them so far. And they are hitting, they are giving, they are smacking. I confirmed with a super cute 23-year-old or so. I was like, what do they say when the food is good? Do they say it is fire? And they said, no, it is gas. And I was like, it's gas. It is gas. So this beer is not gas, but it is good. So it's like, oh, okay, so the young people say mid, or at least they did 3 months ago. I don't know what they say now. But at the time, 3 months ago, they said mid. And I thought that mid was like, oh, it's in the middle. It's not good. It's not bad. It is so-so. Apparently not. Apparently mid is bad. So it's not gas and it's not mid. It's just okay. No, what's the word for okay in Gen X or Gen Z or whatever the fuck is going on right now? I don't understand. I don't know. Anywho, so I guess it's time to do my nails. That's exciting. What time is it now? I think it's about 8:30. maybe 9. I don't know how long I was sitting on the couch looking at Mercari and browsing Mercari. If you don't know what Mercari is, it's basically like eBay, but cool. That's not their slogan. They probably honestly wouldn't like me saying that because eBay is a competitor of theirs, but it's like Mercari is like eBay, but cool. And I have a link, because of course I do. I have a link down below. If you would like to use Mercari, you get up to $30, I think, when you start using Mercari. If you use my link, you get some money off of your first purchase. I get a small commish if you use my link, and it's all good for everybody. And you can like, you also get like a certain dollar amount when you start selling as well. If you decide to start selling on there, you can sell clothes, you can sell vintage toys, you can sell handmade items, pretty much like whatever you want. Yeah. And I have some news. I have a little news. I'm pregnant. Just kidding. I'm not. I wish I was. I don't know. We'll see. So here's the deal. I did sex one time and I got pregnant, and it was like totally by accident, right? And then I tried for 1.5 years, almost 2 years, to get pregnant, and it never happened. And so I was like, what's the fucking deal with that? Because I did the sex, you know, and I got pregnant, and then suddenly you try to do it and it just like doesn't work, and you're like, what the heck, bestie, I'm trying to get pregnant this time. That time was like a fluke. I didn't want that time. You know, I'm glad I have it now, but at the time I was like, what the fuck is this? And now I'm like, hello, where the fuck is it? So I'm just trying to get pregnant, but I'm not. Like, I took a little backseat from it. Here's the honest tea, the honest truth, if you will. So I'm feeling really happy, really good right now, if you can't tell. But so the deal is, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take a back seat, gonna take a break, not gonna try to get pregnant anymore. And then I started talking to my friend, Miss Danny ASMR. And her man are like thinking about in the near future trying to have a baby. She's talked about it on her channel, so I can say that. But she has just talked about how sometime in the future she wants to become a mama. She's so passionate about it already. She's so excited about it. And now that she's like thinking about in the future trying to get pregnant, I'm like, where's mine? Like, I'm ready. You know, it's just frustrating. Like, I'm ready to have another baby. Where is it? So now I'm just like thinking about it more, and I'm thinking about it again. And I wasn't thinking about it for like a couple months. I was still like not trying, you know, the vibe. But now I'm like, well, I could start trying again. So I don't know. It's a thing that we will still just keep seeing if it happens. I'm tracking myself on the app. I'm not doing like the ovulation strips or anything like that, but I am tracking myself on the app. And so I'm just wondering, you know, when it's going to happen, and like when Rosie will be a big sister and all that stuff. She is 4.5 now. We started trying when it was December of 2021, or no, November of 2021. That's when we started trying. So yeah, but that being said, it hasn't been like every single month, like on all my fertile days being like, we have to have sex now, and now. It hasn't been like that, where it's like super like trying to have a baby. If you're like really trying, it becomes like a full-time job, and like tracking ovulation with the little test strips, and like taking your temperature, and like lifting your legs up, and like doing all the stuff. It's not like, we haven't been doing that, but it's just kind of been like, okay, like we're really gonna try to get pregnant in like a non-scheduled, pressured kind of way. It's still on schedule. It's so weird to talk about, like, so that's the thing. Talking about sex in like the video and in public and stuff is not Like, that's weird. That's not normal. But talking about like sex in a mechanical, trying to get pregnant kind of way, that's normal, right? So, so I'm just talking to you guys. You're my friends. I don't give a fuck. If anybody doesn't like it, this is just like this is the reality of like trying to have a baby. So you have to, I don't know if you guys know this. Here's like, let me tell you something. So you have to have sex to get pregnant. Not all the time. There are different ways that you can get pregnant nowadays, but typically that has to occur to become pregnant. So I'm not trying to be like gross or weird or like, oh my God. When somebody tells you, oh yeah, we've been trying, that means they're doing it. Okay. So I'm not trying to be like graphic and gross and rude. I'm just telling you, like, we've been doing it on certain days to try to get pregnant. Okay. So I'm just getting a little frustrated. That's all. I'm just getting a little frustrated, all in good time, but I'm still just getting a little bit frustrated, rooney dooney doodle doo, because it's like, okay, it's been a while. Like, I'm ready. And Kourtney Kardashian, I was going to say Khloe, but Kourtney Kardashian is pregnant. They gone through IVF and they were trying to get pregnant for a very long time. So I don't know what exactly procedures or treatments they had to do to become pregnant, or maybe they just got pregnant naturally. I truly don't know, because I'm not in with the Kardashians like that. I know it seems like I would be, like, I'm so famous and popular that like they would clearly want to fill me in on the deep details of their life, but they didn't. So Kourtney Kardashian is pregnant at 44. So if anybody out there is like, oh my God, I'm running out of time. I don't have time to like have a healthy baby. I don't have time to have a healthy pregnancy. Like I'm almost 30, or I am 30, or I'm 35 or whatever. And you're like stressed out thinking that you don't have time. Bestie, you have plenty of time. There is no need to ever feel the pressure of like the clock, okay, with trying to get pregnant or have a baby. There's no clock. There is no time. Kourtney Kardashian is pregnant. She is pregnant herself in her body at 44. You have plenty of time, okay? Don't stress. And I'm not stressed, okay? I may have said that I was stressed. I'm not stressed. I'm more so annoyed, because when things don't work out exactly the way that I want them to, I get annoyed. I'm the baby of the family. It comes with lots of trauma, and I like things to happen when I want them to. And so when things don't happen when I want them to, it's just more like a what the fuck moment. And so that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling what the fuck. I'm not feeling like pissed off or stressed or anything, more just like confused. Okay, I'm a little confused. So yeah, I'm just waiting, ready, excited, probably gonna get my period tomorrow or like the next day or the next day. So that'll be annoying, and I'll let you know. I'll be like, hey bestie, got my period. Remember when we had that talk? I got my period. So and it's just so funny how it can happen by accident, and then it can't happen at all. And you're just like, what the hell? Like, how is that possible? Where like one random time on my birthday, 2018, that's when I conceived Rosie. And so it's like one random birthday moment, you get pregnant, and then nothing for years. Like, where's the sense in that? What is the tea on that? So yeah, I don't know if you guys are in any way offended or grossed out or put off by what I'm saying. Sorry. I don't mean to offend. I don't mean to be annoying or turn you off in any way or make you be like, ew, excuse me, this is medical. Like, my fiance said this one time when we went to see my sister, actually, one of my sisters give birth, and she had given birth, new baby, and she was breastfeeding or attempting to breastfeed or something like that, but her boob was out, and she was like, I'm so sorry, oh my gosh. And CJ was just like, listen, that at this point is a medical device. Like, your boob is not a boob anymore. That is like a medical instrument. And so, like, don't apologize. Don't feel bad. Like, do what you've got to do. And that's so true. Like I said, when you're talking about sex and like, oh my God, we just did it. It was great. Like, if you're talking about it like that, that's like uncouth. But if you are talking about it in a medical way, like we had unprotected sex to try to conceive a baby, it's like, if you are offended by it, it's just kind of like, you know, grow up a little bit. I don't know, I'm not trying to be mean, but it's just like, that is what it is. If you don't want to hear it, you don't have to listen. But it is what it is. It's a medical thing. Like, we are trying to do something medical. So yeah, I would like to have another baby. I would like to have another baby soon. I would like to get pregnant today. I don't know, but it's just not, I don't know what the cards hold. I'm not going to say it's not in the cards, but it's just not in the cards in an easy way. It's not in the cards in like a, well, it happened again, totally randomly, so it must be in the cards. Because this pregnancy is going to be different than the first one. It's not random. It's very much so worked on, worked for, intended. If that makes sense. It's not some random occurrence. It's something that we really worked on. So yeah, it will be very different and exciting. And the other thing was too, when we first got pregnant, no tea, no shade to any of our parents, but all of our parents were pretty much just like, the fuck? Like, they weren't into the idea because we had kind of a rocky little relationship, and like, it was stressful at times. We didn't have any money at all when we got pregnant. We weren't trying to, so it wasn't like we had a house. We didn't have anything. And so when we got pregnant, my parents specifically were just like truly devastated, which was really hard for me because both of them, again, no tea, no shade, got pregnant super young. Not with each other, but like super young. And I was 23. So I was just like, excuse me, hypocrites. What the fuck? Because they were like telling me that I was so young and they were so disappointed and I was throwing my life away and they had all these dreams for me and I like ruined it. And I was just like, dude, pot kettle, you know what I mean? And CJ's parents were definitely much more supportive and excited, but they were still like, I'm not going to speak for anybody, but they were still just like bummed, you know, because it wasn't an ideal situation. We had no money, we had nothing. So I don't blame anybody for feeling that way. It was more so just like, especially concerning my parents, I was already pregnant anyway, so it was just like, dude, like, why are you making me feel so much stress and so much worse when you could just be happy for me? Or at least maybe not even be happy for me, but just be accepting, like, oh shit, this sucks, this is how it is though, so let's push it, let's keep it pushing. Which I think is kind of how CJ's parents handled it more, where they were like, damn, okay, well, let's go, we're grandparents now, you know. And they've always just been extremely awesome when it comes to Rosie, when it comes to being grandparents. Like, truly, they are just like, you don't find grandparents like CJ's parents every single day. You just don't. And they love her so much, and they don't understand my wishes in terms of like her diet and things like that, but they really do their best and they respect that. And I really appreciate that, because when I was pregnant, oh my God, you guys, when I was pregnant, I was so concerned, so anxious, so stressed. I was like, I'm vegan. I want this baby to be vegan. And I'm so scared. Like, it brought me to tears. I lost sleep over it. I was terrified. And I was just like, nobody is going to listen to me. And they're all going to be like feeding Rose steak behind my back. And I was especially worried about CJ's parents because I knew, not because of them, but because I knew that they would be babysitting her more than my parents would. And they do a lot more, like 100 times more than my parents do. They babysit her. And so I was just worried more that like they would be around her more without me. So I was like, what are they gonna do? Like, are they gonna feed her like eggs and steak and milk, and like what's gonna happen? And as far as I know, they've been insanely good about that. And I just really, really appreciate that. So yeah, they're just the best grandparents. But yeah, I don't know. It's a weird thing when you get pregnant and you're not trying, but it's even weirder when you're like trying and you're not getting pregnant, because you're just like, the hell is going on? And I thought, like, genuinely, I was like, when I start having unprotected sex to get pregnant on my fertile days, I'm going to be pregnant that first month. I know it. Like, I knew it. I was going to be fertile and pregnant the first month. That's like a joke that like women in my family are super, super fertile. And here we are, and it didn't happen. And so now it's just like, okay, what's the issue here? But at the same time, I'm worried. I'm not worried that there's an issue, because we haven't been doing everything by the books, exactly when we're supposed to, exactly how we're supposed to, and what positions we're supposed to do it in, and like on exactly what schedule. And, you know, it's not like that. So I feel like if we were doing that by the book business for a year and we still weren't getting pregnant, then it would be concerning. But since we've just been kind of half-assing the trying to get pregnant for like a year and a half, I'm not super concerned, if that makes sense. So I don't know. I'm not concerned that like one of us is having an infertile issue or anything like that. I'm more just like, clearly we're not doing it on the right days, so what's the deal? Like, I don't know. And I have ovulation test strips that I bought, but I don't know, there's just like a lot of pressure that comes with it, to where it's like, well, we have to do it today. And then there's like anger and fights if like one person is like, oh, I'm too tired, and then it becomes like a fight. And so it's just like, it's just not that, I don't know. I don't like the vibe of that, is what I'm trying to say. So I literally turned on this vlog thinking to myself, I'll talk to them for 5 minutes, say hi and bye, and get off. And it's literally almost been 30 minutes. And yeah, so I'm gonna upload this anyway, but at the same time, I'm just like, oh, maybe I shouldn't. Because it's just like, I don't know, a lot of people think that this is inappropriate or bizarre or whatever. And I never, like, shockingly enough, for how much I end up starting some shit, I don't ever mean to start some shit. It's not ever something that I'm trying to do with friends or family or CJ's family, who is also my family, but like, I'm never trying to start anything. I'm never trying to like piss anybody off or offend anybody. It's never ever my intention. But sometimes people just can't handle the truth. They can't handle the realness. They, like, everybody's always told me like that I should be more private, more modest. I think I've been very private and very modest about this whole like trying to have a baby experience. And so it's also my experience. I don't know. Here's the thing. Like, I love when YouTubers say this. It's so sassy. And so I'm going to say it now. If you look like down below this video in the left-hand corner, it says Best Life by Brooke. So that's like my name. It's like, that's my name, meaning this is my channel and it's about my best life. And people cannot agree with how I choose to talk about that or how I choose to go about living that life, but it is Brooke's best life. And so as much as people want to have a say or want to have like an opinion, they have every right to, but it's still my channel, it's still my life, and I'm going to talk about it and go about making videos the way that I want to. Period. Anyway, I don't know, guys. I'm a little frustrated tonight. If you couldn't tell, just by the whole journey, the whole darn tootin' thing. I have this little thing here that I got on Temu. It's a little comb. And I recently filmed a mannequin hair combing scalp massage video. Probably won't go live for a month or two. I don't know, but I filmed it tonight. So, yeah. But anyway, thank you for listening. I know that's like annoying and whatever. And if you're more of like a modest person, this was just like a huge ick to you. But it's just this is real life. This is how I would talk to you if you were my best friend and we were on FaceTime. I would be like, girl, here's what's going on. I'm so pissed. Like, here are I'd pull up my Flow app right now and I'd be like, this day, and this day. Here's the heart emoji. Like, you know what that means if you have the app. And so it's just like, that's what I would tell you if you were my best friend. And even though you're strangers on the internet and like, we're not supposed to have a parasocial relationship or whatever, I'm just saying, like, the parasocial relationship thing where it's like having a fake relationship with somebody that you don't actually know, friendship or otherwise. Like, I know that we're not supposed to do that, and I'm not supposed to encourage it by being like, I love you and you're my best friend and all that stuff. But like, I have a parasocial relationship with you. So I know it might be wrong, bestie, and I know we're not supposed to necessarily do that, but I do. Like, I fully have that relationship with you where I think of you guys all as my friends. So you are my friends. This is what we're talking about, and that's the tea. That is the tea on that. Send me good vibes. Send me fertile vibes. I'm going to go pick up, I have dry lips. I'm going to go pick up a bike tomorrow. Apparently, as of right now, the last one didn't work out, but this one hopefully will. Instead of driving an hour for this Facebook Marketplace transaction, I'm actually going to drive an hour and a half one way and an hour and a half back for this Facebook transaction. So we will see. It's another blue bike randomly, but it is a, what is it? It was listed for $190. Excuse me. I asked for $150. They said yes. And it is a women's 15-inch frame. I don't know what kind of bike it is. I forgot, but it's a women's 15-inch frame hybrid bike. And yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it works out. We'll see if I get it. I have to pay in cash, so I have to stop somewhere tomorrow. But genuinely, I'm like concerned that my bike, like on Friday, the one that I have, the bike that I have, I was genuinely concerned that I would not make it to Rose's school on Friday. And I was like, please, as I was pedaling, I was like, please just make it to Rose's school, because if I make it there, I can walk home. Like, because I felt like the whole bike was going to like snap in half, or like the chain was going to bust or something. And I was just like, please just let me make it to school and then break. Like, don't let me like be halfway there and then have it just like fall apart. So I am genuinely concerned about this bike, and I'm hoping that tomorrow I make it to school and back and everything is totally fine. My legs were certainly happy to have a break this weekend, not driving or riding to Rose's school, but I'm excited to get back into it tomorrow, hoping for a really good ride. I have to do my nails now. I don't know what to do. I'm going to use gel polish from Temu, gems from Temu, and tips from, where did I get the tips from? Was it Walgreens or Walmart? It was just randomly. Like, normally I would buy that stuff on Temu or on Amazon, but when I saw the tips, I was just like, fuck it, let's try them. Let's try some tips. And so I just threw them in the cart. But normally I wouldn't do that because they're so much more expensive. I think I got them at Walgreens, so they were like extra expensive, but I was just like, fuck it, like, let's just try it. So yeah, but we're gonna try it again today, see how it goes. I definitely did not do all of the sizes properly. Like this one is way shorter than all the other ones. And yeah, I did not do it properly, but I'm really gonna try my best to get them right tonight. And yeah, anyway, thank you for listening. My goodness, what a rant-a-roo and a half. I didn't mean to do all that. I guess I just needed to let it out. I needed to talk about it. And these videos, again, like it or not, are on my channel. So I can put out what I want. And this is literally like a video diary for me. I have videos from 2016, 2015 of mine that I look back on, from 2012, 2011 maybe even, that I look back on and I'm like, oh my God, like it's a time capsule piece in my life. And someday when I get pregnant and when I'm like doing all the things that I dreamed of doing, I can go back to this video and be like, holy shit, I made this video 5 years ago today, and look how far I've come. Look at what I've accomplished. Look at what I did. Look at this baby that I was talking about, that I wanted so badly, that I was trying to have, and now here I have this baby. And so it's like, you know, it's part of my life that I want to document and keep, and I don't want to delete it just because I'm like, ooh, I might offend somebody. Like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not talking about anything directly offensive to anybody. I'm just talking and speaking my experience. So if anybody doesn't like it, I mean, I'm just saying, what? That is not my business. That is not my business. So, okay. I'm going to do my nails. You know what? I think I'll actually do them in here. I think that would be kind of fun. That would be fun because normally I do them like hunched over my kitchen counter like this. And that's like not good for my back. So maybe if I did them here, move the ring light down like this so I could see them, I think that would be really nice. Play a video of some kind. Yeah, I don't know. I have biscuit that I need to take care of inside these nails. Oh, I do. These are just my nails. Like even the white parts are just like my nails and skin. But then the other parts like here. Anyway, you can't tell, but I can. They're biscuits because I made CJ biscuits and gravy this morning. It was Father's Day. And I made him biscuits and gravy. I got him a little gift. And Rosie made him a card. So he's at a movie right now. But anyway, I love you guys. I don't know what else to say. I just love you. Thank you for listening. If you made it this far in the video, leave me a beer emoji in the comments down below. I'm shitting you not. It really does help me with the algorithm. It really does. And it helps more people find this channel, more people watch these videos. It will help me be able to eventually get this monetized, which I would really appreciate and really need. So yeah, leave me a beer emoji in the comments and I will see you in my next one. I'll definitely be talking to you tomorrow since I have to drive an hour and a half there and then an hour and a half back to get my freaking bicycle. And I'm telling you, if I have to take down my seats and take out my car seat one more time for no purpose, I will be so fucking pissed. So hopefully this bike transaction works out. I'll let you know tomorrow. I love you guys and I will talk to you later. Bye.